The other day, three mayors of the largest cities in America sat down with ABC News to talk about some of their concerns and things that they plan to do as mayors. And those people were Karen Bass of Los Angeles, Eric Adams of New York City, and Sylvester Turner of Houston. Now, the other mayor, Lori Lightfoot of Chicago, she was not there. But the three of them said that their biggest concerns were this.
In your view, the number one issue facing your city?
Public safety.
Public safety.
Prerequisite to prosperity, the economy, inflation, all of that ties to people must be safe.
Right. In Los Angeles, without a doubt, it's homelessness, but it's the intersection of income inequality and also public safety.
And I would agree with that. I mean, public safety is a top priority. But at the same time, what impacts public safety?
Yes.
And so you have to, the economy, revitalizing our communities that have been underserved for a long, long time, dealing with the issues of homelessness, and those things that put people on the street
Right.
or keep people at the margins of
So
their
important,
lives.
so important. And that's what we are doing. When people hear public safety, they think police.
Right.
And we are saying public safety is intervention and prevention.
Right.
We must stop feeding criminal behavior and what we're doing upstream. If you change upstream, we won't be pulling people out of crime downstream.
So yes, you heard them say public safety and homelessness, and I agree with all of that. One of them said, they need to have intervention and prevention as far as crime. Of course, you need to revitalize the community, and, the economy is important, and resources and things like that. I totally agree with all of that. I'm not in dispute of any of that. But my thing is, the white mayors before y'all, any other mayor that came before y'all, they didn't have that task. Because, like if you pay attention, you're now seeing this big emphasis on the black mayors. Oh, it's historical black mayors, but they keep getting asked, what are you going to do about homelessness? What are you going to do about public safety? And of course, they have all these answers, but it's like, why are y'all putting that on their plate in a way that you did not put that on the plate of the white mayors that came before them? Well, if you ask me, I think that they're test dummies. I think they're test dummies to say that, okay, look, they failed miserably and they don't know what they're doing, and perhaps they want to get them out of there and things like that. Now, listen, I live in Houston. I heard Sylvester Turner say, that we need to revitalize the communities. He went on to say people of color, communities like that, and the economy. But, some places in Houston, when I drive in those neighborhoods, I'm like, this place is just left in time. Totally forgotten. There's no resources here. There's people that, not to be disrespectful, look like the Walking Dead. A lot of houses and buildings and stuff are dilapidated, boarded up. But then when you go into a nicer part of Houston, it's like, oh, this is damn near utopia, right? And so I hear what he's saying, but as mayor, he has a lot of say-so as where the money goes, right? He talked about how they got a 13% increase in their police department budget and all that. So they're getting more money, but the people that are homeless, and we know that black people are the most in homelessness in America, those people aren't getting those resources. I can see it myself. I drive through a neighborhood called Acres Home, and I'm like, man. And they say Sylvester Turner, that's where he's from, Acres Home. Like, he grew up there, right? And it's completely left behind. The roads are crazy. Like, everything is crazy around there. But as I said, you go to the nice neighborhoods like your River Oaks and all those other neighborhoods. It's beautiful. It's pristine. And so I hear what they're saying, but it's like, let's keep it real. Those black mayors are puppets of white supremacy. They're going to make sure white people are okay and the good neighborhoods are okay, but they're going to continue to ignore their own people. And so it all sounds good. And of course, we know when we hear, public safety, that usually means tough on black people, tough on crime. We need to get these Negroes, together so they don't scare off the good white people. That's normally what that means, but they can get money for their overinflated police budgets. Then they can get money to really help people, but that's not what they want to do, because we know a lot of times they sign on to gentrification of our neighborhoods and all the other stuff. So it's cute in theory that these mayors want to go out and do great things, but in my opinion, as I said, I think they're test dummies, and I don't think they're really interested in that. They're not. We know they don't have no power. They listen to their bosses call white supremacy, so they ain't gonna go out there and do nothing on their own. They might want to help their people, but we know they're not gonna do that because, for one thing, they ain't gonna get permission to do that. So y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.